Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oblong Polka Dots and my name is Kerr, and on this channel we talk about makeup, skincare, and beauty. So if that's something you're into, you've come to the right place. Hola a todos y bienvenidos a mi canal Oblong Polka Dots. Me llamo Kerr y en este canal hablamos de maquillaje, cuidado de piel y belleza. Entonces, si eso es algo que te gusta, has venido al lugar correcto. Hi everybody! So today we are going to shop my stash, and I love these videos. I love to watch them. Filming them is a little labor intensive, but they're still so much fun, and it's nice to do it because I can show you some of my collection. Whenever I shop my stash, I don't always end up showing you guys everything because it's just too much. Like for example, we didn't even go through any of the drawers that are over here, but at least you get a good idea or a glimpse into what it is that we're working with. And today I'm excited because we have a lot of luxury items that we're going to be including in our stash this video. And yeah, so let's just jump into it. I think it's going to be a good time. Make sure you grab a snack or something to drink because I talk a lot and it's going to take a while. All right, let's go. Okay, I hope you guys have time today. I hope you have a snack, something to drink, because sis, we are going to be here for a hot minute. This is a shop my stash video. I just want to be able to take my time and pick some things out for the coming weeks or coming week, and I wanted you to hang out with me while I did that. So let's begin. Deseo tienes mucho tiempo porque tengo muchas cosas. And I'm sure you can see that here. And we are going to go shopping. Vamos a comprar mis cosas y buscando para todos. We're about to look for everything. So to start off with, we're going to start off with kind of the base stuff. So the way I like to do this is in order of like, you know, how I do my makeup. So you know how I like to color correct and prime and all the other fun stuff. So I'm going to try and go in that specific order and just pick a couple few things that I can use here for the next few weeks. So let's start off with primers. A primer that I use all the time is this one from NYX, and it is called the Glitter Primer. And I love this stuff. It really helps all kinds of shadows to stick to my lid. So we're going to pull this out of the stash and we're going to put that up there. Everything we're going to use, I'll just pop it up here, which you can't see, it's out of frame, but up here. And then we'll go over everything afterwards to make sure that you can see everything that I picked out. And I guess I'm just going to ramble for the first 1 minute, 47 seconds. Let's go. All right, here's another primer that I'm really loving right now. I picked this up from Sephora a while ago, but the reason I bought it is because Andrea Renee uses it, and her looks are always so beautiful, and I love the way this primer feels on my skin. We're in fall right now, and my skin is dry, mi piel es seco, and so I feel like this is very moisturizing. So we're gonna grab that. Let's see. This is a moisturizer, but it's a tinted moisturizer. I don't know. We'll get into the colors in a minute. Let's just stick with some primers for now. This is a primer I also bought a while ago, but I haven't used it at all. This is the MILANI Skin Quench Hydrating Primer with hyaluronic acid and coconut water. Since again, my skin is dry, I think that anything that has hydration to it is probably something I should be gravitating towards right now. So we're going to give this one a try as well. So that's two face primers. I have my Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. This one is fantastic. I love this product so much, and it's a good price. Está un buen precio porque it's affordable. I think, creo que sí, esta es $4, más o menos. I think it's $4 or less, somewhere in there. But this stuff works really, really well. It holds your shadow on all day long. So if you have a shadow that's kind of powdery, you know, this is a really good primer to use. I have a ton of these. I have at least 3 or 4 more of them on backup. This is the backup for this one, and you can see I keep squeezing it trying to get to the very base of it. So we're going to pull these out and use those for my eyes. Let's see, what else do we want to grab? I have these here, the e.l.f. Power Grip Primers. I really haven't gotten into these at all. I think I tried to use this one before, this Dew Primer, but I haven't really gotten into these two. So maybe I'll grab one of these. How about, since I already have stuff that has like skincare properties to it, I don't really want to go overboard. So I think I'm going to try out this one right here. This is the original Power Grip Primer, and I believe this is supposed to be an answer to the Milk Makeup Power Grip Primer, or whatever they call theirs. So we're going to try that one too. And that's good enough for primers. We have plenty. The color corrector I've been absolutely loving, and you guys see me use it constantly, is from MILANI. It's the Under Eye Brightener. This one is in number 4 Nectar, and I use it all the time because I love it. My only complaint about this color corrector is I don't like the applicator. I think it's so, like, it just looks gross. And it's very messy. But aside from that, I do like this. Me gusta mucho. Así. Let's use this one. And then also, somewhere in this pile, I believe I have another. Do I have one here? That's a concealer. I know somewhere in my stash I have another color corrector, and I can't figure out, like, I don't know where it is. I think I probably have it in my overflow. So trying to look for it is almost like I don't know what I would even bother to look for. We're going to try this one. This is from LA Girl, and it is a concealer, but really it's a color corrector. So this is in the shade, I really can't read that, it's too small. It says GC967, and I'm going to try using this color corrector as well. Okay, let's go for some powders. I always use the same RCMA powder. You guys have seen me use this now. First of all, you saw me use up all of my Ruby Kisses powder, but inside of this bottle is the RCMA powder. I just put it in there because this one is too hard to use on its own, and it's easier to use this container like this. So that's why I put the RCMA powder in here. And as much as I really enjoy this powder, I feel like I need to put it down for a minute and try using something else. So I have one of the powders that I absolutely love to death, has always been my favorite, but they don't make it anymore. And this is my very last backup, I believe, of it. Let me check. Yeah, I think this is the only one I have left. It's the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I love this powder so much, but you already know makeup doesn't last forever, so use it or lose it, right? But this is the like deeper version, and I'm not sure I'll be able to use this. When I bought it, I just grabbed it because I thought, oh, there's only the one left. This is in Golden Bronze, and I think this might be a little bit too red for me right now. So I might have to save this till later. Oh man. It's kind of like what happened with this Charlotte Tilbury powder right here. I have this powder in 2 different shades. This one is in Deep, and I have the other one in number 3. I tried to use this the other day, and it was like way too deep for me. So what powder am I going to pick, you guys? This is supposed to be a dupe for the Becca Hydra Mist powder. This is from Uoma Beauty, and it's called Hydro Blast Finishing Powder. There it is. So I think we're going to try this one and see if it works the same, because if it does work the same, then I'm good to go. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, there's a seal on top? Okay. Can I open this? Come on. Okay. And then in here is a little tab, I guess. Open that. Ooh. Oh man! Stupid nails. Las uñas. Okay. How does this work? Is this a good color? Maybe? How do you get this out of here? Do you shake it? Ooh! Okay, let's see what this looks like. It's very peach, like a peach. And oh, it feels good. Wow. Nice. Okay, we'll try this. Here's the box. We'll just set that to the side. So that's one powder and we need another one. How about, I'm trying to go with what I haven't used before, but honestly that is difficult to do because I just get into this rut where it's like the same ones. I'm gonna love them always. How about one of these? What's this one? MILANI Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder? What does this look like? What? I think there's a sticker on here that doesn't belong. This looks like it came from some lipstick. Oh well. Maybe this one? Let's open it because I haven't used this yet. This is new to me. Oh, what's this? Can you see that? It says pull. How do you pull this open? Girl, I have no idea. Hold on. You know what? I can't figure this out right now. I know it says pull, but it's not coming out, so I must be doing something wrong. And I don't want to get powder all over the place. But we're going to try this one from MILANI, and that will be my other powder. Okay. We're getting somewhere. All right, what's next? We need some concealer. I've been loving this one from Too Faced. It's the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Maple. So we're going to pick this one because it still works for me. This one is finally growing on me. It's the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Concealer in M21. When I first bought this, I didn't like it, but now I get how to use it. You just use a little tiny bit and it works. So we'll throw that in there. And although this is my favorite, we're going to avoid it and pick something different. Yes, I know. What a surprise. I've had this one. Let's see. I've had this one in my collection for a hot minute. This is from Sephora. It's the Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. This is in the shade 335Y. I haven't used this before. It's brand new to me, so let's add this. All right, so we have our powders. We have primers, concealers. We need some foundation. So I've been using this lately from Too Faced. It's the Pretty Fresh Color Pop Too Faced. Girl, Dios mío, lo siento. Okay, Color Pop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade Dark 157W, and I really, really like this a lot. Me gusta mucho. In piel, it feels like feels more like a moisturizer, like a lotion, sort of, than it does a foundation. And the finish is beautiful. It's a really nice color for me. It's a good shade match. So I'm going to pick this one. And then what else? I haven't used this for a long time, but it's really full coverage. And I don't necessarily want to use a full coverage foundation. This one is one of my all-time favorite foundations. It is so, so beautiful. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I have mine in W7 and I have it also in, what are the other shades I have? I have W8. This is the old version. And then I have C7 just so I can like blend them together. And then I also have, oh, come on. I also have the new one in W8. And I think this is a really good match for me during the summertime. And then I can mix these two together in between. So it's beautiful. This is probably one of the best foundations that I own for sure. So we're going to go with that. I'm not really feeling too adventurous with foundation right now. I just want to stick with what I know works for me. And this bottle too is about halfway. It's probably about to here. I think I used about half of it. Okay, so I think we're good with bases. Let's get into, let's see what the next drawer has. Okay, so the next drawer is not that exciting, but it does hold my Danessa Myricks bases that I keep using and loving. Since we are in fall, I feel like I'm going to reach for these more often than not. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in this week's Shop My Stash as well. They were in last week's too, but I'm really loving them. And I actually ordered some more of these from a website that's going out of business. So I got a killer deal where they were about $6 or $7 each. So I have a lot more of those on the way. And I already have some mascara that I want to use, but I think I'm going to go ahead and grab one new mascara. Let's see, one of these two. How about this one? I'm kind of inspired because this has micro styling waxes, and I don't know what that means. But I've been loving the Fenty mascara, the Hella Thick, and I'm hoping that maybe I can find something that's comparable because that one is a little bit expensive. It's like $21 for a tube, whereas these are like $3 or $4. So we're going to try this one. Oh, this one's from Essence. It is the Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara with micro styling waxes. In my last Shop My Stash video, I had included this from Moira, and I also had included this one from MAC, and I didn't reach for either one of them. So I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to put this one from MAC back because I already know how this works. But I'm going to try one more time to see if I use this one from Moira. It's the Liquid Shadow, the Diamond Days Liquid Shadow. And this one is in the shade 08 Regal. You can see I haven't even taken it out of the box. It's still in La Caja. So, because we're getting close to Halloween, I might do some like more dazzling looks. So I feel like I want to grab out just a fun glitter. This one is from Urban Decay. It's heavy metal, and this is in the shade Studio. And these are so much fun, you guys. They're really pretty. Let me show you what it looks like. It's like a fine little brush, and then look at that. It's like sparkly and glittery. I think that's perfect for Halloween. And I know I'm going to do some purple looks, so we'll go ahead and we're going to use this one. Okay, I think that's it for this drawer. Although, I don't know. I kind of wanted to try this, the Be Bold soap brows. I never got into the brow soap thing, and I thought maybe this might be fun to try out. Yeah, let's try this. We're going to try this one. It's from City Color Cosmetics, And then all the rest of the stuff just stays in here like normal. So let's go on to our next drawer. Okay, so this is the luxury drawer, and I'm telling you guys, I really don't reach into this drawer very often. I'm not sure why. But for the amount of money that it costs to put this drawer together, your girl's going to have to start reaching in here more frequently. One of the palettes that I had used a few months ago or a month ago that I really did enjoy. Ooh, I hate the fact that it gets all these fingerprints on here. Do you guys have this palette too? Drives me crazy. I wish it didn't do that. I wish it just stayed pretty, but whatever. Can't have it all, Kerr. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette, and this is the rose one. This is so pretty. It's just beautiful. To me, it screams fall. It screams pumpkins and Halloween and girly and pink and feminine. And yeah, we're going to add this to the rotation for this month or this week. Let's put that over there. Okay, and then next, I have not been reaching for my Dior palettes at all. I swear, I just keep like looking at them, picking them up, and then not touching them. And there's a whole ton of them right here. So I think we need to give Dior a little bit of love. Let's see. I know that these two palettes look almost the same. I should probably sell one of these because they literally look like they are almost the same palette, honestly. There's very little about these palettes that helps them to differ to a point where you can recognize there's something different. But for the sake of argument, this one right here is the Amber Neutrals. That's Amber Neutrals, and I'll show you what that looks like. Just like that. You can see you've got like just really fall colors. This whole palette screams fall, doesn't it? But so does this one. This one is the Coral Neutrals, and you wouldn't think that a coral palette would look like this. You would think maybe it's a little more red, but again, this one also screams fall. So I've used the Neutrals one before, but I have not used the Coral one. So I think we're going to pull this one out and try it. Some of these other ones also look like fall, but I feel like we can probably slip into these a little bit later. Oh, that's a bronzer. It's just in the same container. And then likewise, I probably should reach for something else in here, right? I don't even know what's in here, you guys. I have quite a few things. This is from McGrath. I can't even remember what this looks like. That's a shame. I need to use my stuff in here more often. I swear I reach for like my indie and drugstore stuff way more than I do my luxury stuff. And I don't know if it's because I'm concerned about using it all up or what. This is a very neutral palette. I love neutrals. If you've been to my channel before, you know I love neutrals so much. So this is totally a me palette. I would wear something like this every day of the week without fail. So let's pull this one out too. And we're going to have to come up with something colorful somewhere in this bunch. What else do we have in here? What's this one? This is McGrath too, but see what I mean? Everything I love is like neutral. It's so crazy. It's like, get your act together, girlfriend. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Oh, it's a bronzer from Gucci. I haven't even opened it. We're just going to leave that there for now. This one, another neutral palette. If you guys don't have this, oh my gosh, and you are looking for a really good matte palette, I love this one. I used the crap out of it though, so I had to put it away. I had to. I was like, this is insane. I'm about to use this whole palette for no reason at all without touching anything else. But I'm just pointing out that this Makeup by Mario palette, this is top shelf. Okay, let's focus. I believe one of these is supposed to be colorful. The Persona palette. Not this one. That's not the one. Let's put that back. One of my subscribers said I should keep the plastic to preserve the mirror, so I'll do that. And maybe it's this one. Yeah, this one. Here we go. So this is a palette from Persona. This is the Identity 2 palette, I believe. Yeah. And I think this will work for fall. We have a green, which you know, green is my favorite color. We have a purple and a gold. So I think we could probably work with this and do something pretty. So let's pull this out and we'll add this to the mix. I think we're up to 4 palettes. We need a few more. I have a lot of Chanel palettes in here and a lot of Dior, but I'm not sure. Like, what's this one? Some of these are limited edition and I really don't want to use them. Oh, this is a blush. Never mind. That's pretty. Ooh, hold on. Ooh. We're not at the part where we're picking blushes yet, but you know what? Let's add this to the blushes. We're going to keep that. That was serendipitous, wasn't it? Set that over there. And then what are these? Are these blushes too? Whatever they are, they're magnetized. They're all stuck together. Oh, look at this one. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Are we doing nothing but Dior blushes, you guys? Stop it. No, because there's one of the, what do you call them? The blush mellow ones? I want to grab one of those because I really like that formula. So we can't do all Dior blush. We have to have a variety. But now, since I can't remember what's over here, let's just take a look. I like the fact that they have these cute little pouches, but they're kind of a pain to open. What's this one? This one is very dusty rose. This would have been perfect for the summer. I gotta remember that. You know I'm not gonna remember that. I do. I know I'm not gonna remember it. All right, come on now. Focus. Let's find another palette. What's this one? See, this is one of the limited edition ones that I really don't want to use because I want to keep the embossing the way it is. I should have bought 2, so I had 1 to use and then 1 to just keep. Let's see. Ooh, we could do a smoky eye. Do you guys want to do a smoky eye and look glamorous? What do you think? Let's take the plastic off. What do you think? Should we do it? A smoky eye? Let's do it. We're going to do that. How do you put this back in? Oh, my head. I'm like tearing it all up. Okay, there it goes. Okay, we're going to do that for sure. This will be pretty. And then maybe one more. Un poco más. Are we going to stick with Dior or should we try a Chanel? Somewhere in here is a Chanel. That's not Chanel. What is this? Lancôme? This purple, right? Yeah, I don't really like this palette very much. I should probably put that on Mercari or something. I know this sounds strange, but I can't figure out what I did with my... I have no idea what I did with my Chanel palettes. They're around. I just don't know where they are. What a weird thing to say. So strange. Is this it? Let's see. This is Chanel, but it's a blush. So it comes with like a little brush and then, let's see. That's the blush. Isn't that pretty? That's so beautiful. Oh my God, this is perfect for fall. Yep, we're gonna pull this one out too. That was also just serendipitous, wasn't it? I guess we're just gonna have a luxury week, you guys. I didn't grab any Tom Ford though. This should be a quad. This is another one of those limited edition ones, but because I have so many neutrals already, I really don't want to use it because we don't need a whole week of neutrals. I mean, we could have a whole week of neutrals and you know I would love it, but I don't think we need that. And what's this one? Ooh. How about this one? I think we have a winner. What do you think? We can do something with that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, this drawer, we've managed to get all of our blushes and all of our eyeshadows from this drawer, but while we're here, we should probably grab a couple of lips. So let's see. Since we're doing Chanel, I guess we could grab some Chanel and some Dior lips too. This one is really kind of like plain. I haven't used it yet, but I think it would look pretty with a lip liner, like a nice cocoa lip liner to go with it. What do you think? It's a nice peachy tone. Let's do that. We're gonna grab this one. And what's this one? I have worn this one before. It's kind of like a lip balm. We'll grab this one too, because it's like that nice, this is like that fall kind of orangey red. And what else? These are also Chanel. I think this is a good fall lip. It's like a brown, but in it, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. There's like sparkles in it, like glitter. What do you think? I think that could work. And then we're going to leave the rest up to chance because I know I'll just pick through things as I go along. I'm not grabbing any of my Gucci because I swear the Gucci has had me in an absolute chokehold. So that's enough with the Gucci. All right, so I don't know. Should I grab this Dior foundation? This one is so pretty, you guys. It's the Dior Backstage Foundation. This is in 4W. I have this in 5W also because I think the 4W is a little bit light. So I took them and I mixed them together. Yeah. I don't know. I think we have enough foundations. Okay, let's go to our last drawer. Okay, this is the last drawer, and arguably it's my favorite. It has all of my blushes and bronzers and contours and just a couple few highlighters. I'm not really a highlighter kind of gal, so I really don't have that many, but honey, I got me some blushes. I love, 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 love blush. So the one I was telling you I want to reach for though is one of these. It's these little blush mellows, you guys. I don't know if you've tried these or not. I think this is the one I was wearing this week. It is so pretty. These little blushes have had me in a chokehold. They're from J.Cat Beauty, and they're like $3 or $4. Can you imagine? Look at this. So this one is called Berries and Cream. But look, mira. Wow. Tell me that is not beautiful. Oh my gosh, que linda. So yeah, I'm loving these. Love these. And the price is ridiculously low for the quality of the product. And when you go and put it on, look at that. Look how pigmented. That one little swipe, just a little tiny bit. And it's got a moussey, creamy texture, and then it kind of dries down to like a powder. Very beautiful. All right, so I want to grab one of those, needless to say. The one I wanted to get is, I think it's this one. I'm going to put this one in this week's stash. Again, they're called Blush Mellow, and it's a soft blusher from J.Cat Beauty. This one is Thank You Very Much. I'll show you what it looks like here. It's a pretty terracotta, almost an orangey brown. Can you see? So yes. And I don't know. I have a lot of blushes, but maybe I need to get like one more. So I was poking around in here earlier and I realized that I don't really reach for these. These are those bronzers from Bare Minerals because it's like a blush bronzer. But these two blushes, you had me at Merlot and But First Coffee. These are two of my favorite blushes in my collection, period. This is But First Coffee. Look at that. And can you see it's got like a little bit of gold? Tiene un poco oro. And then this one is You Had Me, or no, yeah, this one is You Had Me at Merlot. And look at that. Oh my gosh. It's like berries and it just is so lovely. It's a beautiful wine color, like vino, como de vino. So we are good. That's everything. Although, hold on. This I haven't used yet. It's a contour stick. And I'm not sure why. I just haven't used it. So let's throw this into the stash too. And then also, maybe let's get one bronzer. And I think I'm going to go with this one. This one I love this bronzer, you guys, from Juvia's Place. It's amber. It's so pretty. And it blends out so easily and it's highly pigmented. For $18, you're never going to have to replace this. You're going to have to replace this long before you use it up because it's just so pigmented. You'll use it and use it and use it. It'll expire before it's completely gone. So I love this bronzer. It's so pretty, beautiful on the skin. So we're going to pick this one. Okay, let's change the angle of the camera and we're going to put everything away. So really quick, I forgot to mention that this is where all of my lashes are. So I will grab lashes as I need them, but I want to point something out to you. Those super duper fluffy lashes that I wear sometimes for like really dramatic looks, that's what these are. And I get these from Amazon, and believe it or not, I don't know if you can see that, but the name of it is called Poop Lunch. But really, that's the name of the brand. So if you look it up in Amazon, you will find it. It's hilarious to me. I don't know why I always laugh about that, but these right here, you guys are going to see these again. I wore them for the first time the other day. The Siligli? I don't know, no sé. These are beautiful. I love them. They are super long. They're fabulous. You can see from this angle, they kind of like swoop up like this. And yeah, very pretty. I have a ton of lashes in here that we can get into for like more dramatic looks. So kind of excited about that. And then here's that little tool I told you guys about. It makes it easier to put the lashes on. I'll use this again in another video so you can see me using it. And then this is where I keep all my glue and stuff, and there's a ton of that. So I think we're good. Let's go ahead and get everything squared away and we'll get our drawer so it's looking good. Okay, let's do it. Hold on. Okay guys, let's get this drawer straightened up and organized and put away so that everything looks nice, okay? Okay. I guess we'll just start with this pile right here. This is that bronzer I was telling you about. And then we're going to have to kind of put some things together because I really don't have a lot of room. Here's one of the setting powders. Here's another setting powder. And then some blushes. These blushes I think are going to be entirely too big to stick in here, but I'm going to try. We'll have to set this aside like that. Ooh. Let's see. What's this one again? Yeah, that's a blush. Put that over there. And then maybe, no, that's not going to fit in there. I must be crazy. Can I fit it like this? Maybe like that. Okay, and then let's see. We have some foundation, concealer, more concealer, more concealer, and another foundation. We have a contour here. And then all of the, oof, oh my gosh, all of the primers. We're going to put the primers together, I hope. See if we can fit it in there. Oh, look at that. Just enough room. Like, just enough. We'll put the one that's full over here as a backup, and then the one that hasn't quite been finished with the rest. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Here's some color correctors. So they're going to go in with the concealers. And then this is a mascara. We already talked about that. Go with the mascaras. And then, oh, you know, we're going to stick this right here so I don't forget to use it. Right there. And also, we need a setting spray. I already have my trusty setting spray from Kryolan in here, but we're also going to grab this one from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. If you have not bought this and you think it's overpriced, I'm here to tell you it is not overpriced. Save your coins, get a bottle. This stuff is amazing. You're going to love it, I promise. Okay, moving on. We also have that empty box, so I'm just going to put this in my empties. But we do have the lipsticks right here. We're going to stick these over here at the end with the mascaras. And I already have these in here because I use them all the time anyways, but I'll tell you what they are. If you have watched my channel for any length of time, you will know that this is Urban Decay's Demolition. I love this liner. I have a backup of it sitting right here, ready to go. And then I have a backup of that. Backup is also just getting ready to go. This is the liner that comes from e.l.f. It's fantastic. It is the H2O liner. If you guys are looking for a really good liquid liner, this is it right here. This stuff is so good. And it's like $2 or $3. I definitely recommend this one. Just a plain black liner. This is a brow pencil from MAC. It's in the shade Spiked. When you guys see me do my brows, they are tattooed, but if you see me fill them in, chances are it's going to be with this pencil right here from MAC in Spiked. And then here's kind of our preliminary sort of colors that we're going to be working with. This is a liner, as you know, from Urban Decay. As we mentioned before, it's one of the heavy metals, and it's in Studio. So we're going to grab this and put it right here. And then these are those colors I was telling you about from Danessa Myricks. They are the Color Fix. These are the matte finish. This one is in Plum Wine. This one is in Chocolate. And they are such beautiful bases for makeup. So yes, we're going to try one more time and see if we can use this one from Moira Cosmetics. It's that metallic finish Diamond Days Liquid Shadow. Okay. And then just, you know, FYI, I always reach for pencils and things up here. This is where I keep them. So I kind of grab these throughout the week to make sure that I have a good balance. And then also up here out of frame, I have lip liners galore. So I think we're good. I think that we have a good balance this week. We have a lot of really good eyeshadow palettes. As you know, I have a little container where I keep my eyeshadows. That's this right here. I have a little mirror and a color wheel just in case I can't figure things out. And we're going to put all of our shadows in here for the week. I just kind of line it up in the box like this. And then if I want to, I'll grab another palette if I absolutely need to, but I don't think I will. I think I'll have exactly what I need for the week right here. So I'm excited to use these. I think it's going to be fun to make some fall looks, you guys. And yeah, I feel like we've done it. That's it. That's everything. That's all of it. You can see it here and here. Okay, we did it, guys. Yay! Okay guys, that's everything for this week's Shop My Stash video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I had a good time. It's nice to be able to pull out some of the items that I have that I don't use very often, or even things that I forgot about. Yeah, so hopefully in the next, coming days of filming and all that fun stuff, I get to share some looks with you guys from this video. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.